Hello guys, welcome to... Oh, wait, something... Anyway, hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Is It Really Worth? I think it was called like that. Anyway, hope you had a good Easter. I don't know when this video is gonna come out, since the way my family kinda like celebrates Easter is with alcohol, let's say that like that. And you know, I tried to do this video before because you know, I went back to my grandma, and there I found like a cheap mouse that I've been using for a long time before, and I don't know, I think it might be a good product to like review in this episode. And I tried to record this before, but as I said, the way my family celebrates this Easter is kinda like Russians do, you know. And I tried to record, I tried to do a video, I'm not saying I didn't. I think there's something on the camera, I'll play it right now if there's something left of it. Happy fucking Easter, you fucking faggots. Whoa, what am I doing here? Yeah, fucking... Ah, shit, fucking, fuck. God damn it. Mom! And that's how much I think I can show, since then I proceeded to talk about my 2 Easter eggs, and I think I showed them on the camera, so... And I think you want to see that. Anyway, so today we're gonna review even a cheaper mouse than the last one before. Today it's gonna be the Zalman ZM-M401R. Now, I think, let's see if I have somewhere tab open with it. If I am right, you can find it on eBay for $20, and that's really cheap, I think, for a gaming mouse. Now, when I'll do the unboxing and proceed with the talk about the mouse, you're gonna see why it's so cheap and why I stopped using it. Because there's nothing wrong with the mouse, but there were a few things that like triggered me, and when I'm gonna try to compare to the Razer, you know, Mamba, or where is it? The A4 Tech, you're gonna see that it lacks in some departments, I guess, if you can call it like that. So yeah, also, in the meantime, I broke my camera, so I'm gonna have to use another one, and I apologize if this is not gonna be like the best, you know, camera. Why am I so fucking awkward? I think I'm still on hangover, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna proceed. I don't know if this camera is gonna... No, wait a second. Alright, we're trying again. So, as you can see, the package is kinda normal, like a normal mouse, so there's nothing to talk much about. The only thing that I can mention from the package, and then I'm gonna compare like, are the specifications. Now, one of the downgrades that this mouse has is the sensor. It's an, I don't know if you will be able to read it, an Avego A5050, which is an optical sensor, like it's an optical mouse. So this is one of the reasons I switched to a laser mouse, since the optical pretty much has like a slower reaction when you like move your mouse, especially on like some cheap mouse pads, and the mouse doesn't react that fast, or it just struggles. So having a mouse that has one and another, like the Razer Mamba, for example, It's a little better. It's a lot better. I think the where is it? The A4 Blood Tech has a laser one too. I think. Oh well, that doesn't matter right now. Alright, as we unbox the package, you're gonna see that this time this is a wired mouse and it's not wireless. Jesus, so loud. Shut your bitch ass up. Anyway, so as we take it out, there's a lot of cable, a lot of stuff. Yeah, it was a braided cable and gold-plated USB, but as you can see, another reason that I switched to wireless is because the cable. You know, when it hangs around your table or something for a long time and you keep on moving it, the braided thing is gonna pretty much just rip itself. Alright. Oh my god, so loud. Now, I said that we're gonna review this, but to say the truth, I don't even know if the mouse is gonna work. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright, now there's also like a noise filter. I don't really know what it's for. I mean, on a mouse, I think on the headphones and so on. Maybe I'm just stupid, I don't know. Alright, so let's go to the oh, it's a bit dirty. God damn it, I should have cleaned it. Now let's go to how the mouse looks. As you can see, this mouse has a bit of like the shape is a bit off. I mean, maybe not off, it's smaller. It's not something like ergonomic like the Razer Mamba that pretty much like, you know, fits your hand correctly. It's more like a mouse for right-handed and left-handed people, but at the same time you need to like pay attention that the buttons are only on the left side, so for people who use their left hand it might be a bit more difficult. Now another thing that I really liked about this mouse was like the looks. You have like those two stripes of LEDs, and this whole part that will shine, I think, red. I don't know if you can change the colors, because now that we go to the specifications, you're gonna see that it has 4 profiles of DPI, and as the A4 did, when you switch like profile, the color changes, and we have a green, red, blue, and orange, where the red is 1000 DPI, green is 1500, blue is 2000, and the orange is 2000 and 500. Alright, and what else to say? I mean, I could like compare the specifications, like what is the processor, the switches, the buttons, but pretty much that was what I was trying to say you. This is like a $20 mouse, so there's no point in comparing them to a Razer, which is like 5 times the price, or maybe not. Even the A4 has different switches, so there's no way that I should compare. The only thing that you need to know that this mouse will last a long time, but it'll feel different than like not a premium mouse, but a good mouse, you know. Well, let's plug it to the PC, so I'll show you what I was talking about, the profiles, and let's see if it actually works after all this time. It's been like 5 years. Alright. As you can see, probably the drivers are installing. Or maybe the profile is set to blue. Blue, what was it? It was like 2000 DPI. No, okay. So, I guess the mouse doesn't work that correctly, but like you see, the LEDs on the top, they don't look like they're gonna work at all. So other than the LEDs here, you have a red color here, which is pretty much the sensor, the optical sensor that makes you know, the color of it. So even if you press the switch, for example, green, it will stay red. The same thing goes on the front, which I forgot to mention. You have some lights here, so it looks quite cool in the night, in the dark. And it has a kind of a breathing pattern. Yep, it will go like, you know, pulsating, the normal stuff, nothing special. Now, oh, this is kind of, I don't know what to say, because it feels kind of weird. Since I got used to, you know, the razor and the bloody Vortex, and the mouse is like, you know, it fits the hand so well that you don't feel that you have a mouse at all. And when I'm using this, it's like, the fuck is this? But you know, now I'm trying to like scroll on the screen and see if the mouse actually has any kind of problem, but it doesn't look like. No, it's alright. It's everything is okay. Now, I don't know. What I'm trying to say that this video doesn't really have like much of a point like the bloody Vortex since or the eraser or anything, because I've been using this mouse for a long time, so I know everything about it. And what I can tell is that you're gonna feel it's gonna feel good. The mouse doesn't have any, like, you know, lag or anything, but as I said, it lacks a bit of in the department of what's inside, right? The Omron, the Avago, I mean, Omron switches, I was about to say. The was it Omron? Omron buttons. They are decent, but for example, the lifespan of them is gonna be lower than the newer mouses that come out now. And the Avago A5050 is an optical sensor that is decent. It was used back in the, I don't know, 2006. It was a good one, but as the times go on, you know, people switch to the laser, because you can use them pretty much on every surface, when the optical had to like have, you know, really flat surface like a mousepad. And as I said, I had a mousepad before. It was one of those, you know, cheaper ones that kind of reflect the light when there's sun and so on. And this mouse didn't really work on it, so I had to switch. And then I got the Mamba, then I got the A4Tech, and so on, so on. So, point of this video, this mouse is good. If you're really searching for a, you know, cheap mouse that is even cheaper than the A4Tech, which I would rather recommend that one since it's a wireless one, you know, and you can always charge it and be a wired one and play with it when it's charging, and it charges fast. That's the better choice. But as I said, it's more expensive, so if you're really going like, you know, for kind of like, I really need a mouse right now because my old one broke and I'm broke too, then you should go with the Zalman ZM-M401R. Why the names are so fucking long? Anyway, so yeah, thank you for watching. Search for this mouse on eBay, maybe because it's old, as I said, 2006 and so on, maybe the production stopped, but there are sellers on eBay. I saw, at least when I was searching a few days ago, that they're still selling it for 20 bucks or so on, and maybe the refurbished ones, or I don't know, if I didn't search like that long, but I know they are still there, and it's something, it's like a steal buying this mouse, because it's gonna last long, it's gonna be good. But for me, the downfall was the optical sensor and the cable. If you don't have any problem with that, you have like I now do, like a good mousepad right now, so and you shouldn't have any problems. That's the only downfall I think you might go across if you ever I lost it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to stick around because soon there will be more. Ah, yep, I'm still hangover. Oh, god damn it. I don't feel so well. I might puke.